Dia lain girl, aku cuma mahukan kamu.
Tiada bintang kan bersinar, tiada lagi bumi berputar jika ku tak bersamamu. Semuanya kan runtuh, tiada tulang yang bergetar, tiada senyuman yang ku.
Six years ago, Aman opened an account with a deposit of 4,000 ringgit. Today, he deposited another 1,000 ringgit in this account. Calculate the amount of money in that account 10 years after his first deposit if the bank pays 9% compound semi-annually. P1 equal 4,000, P2 equal 1,000, P equal 4, T equal 6, T equal 10. K equal 9% bracket 0.09 bracket, M equal 2, I equal K per M, N equal MT, I equal 0.09 per 2, I equal 0.045, and 1 equal 2 multiple 10, and 1 equal 20, and 2 equal 2 multiple 4, and 2 equal 8. Firstly, we search S1. S1 equal P bracket 1 plus I bracket into power N. S1 equal 4,000 bracket 1 plus 0.045 bracket into power 20. S1 equal 9,646 ringgit and 86 cents. S2 equal P bracket 1 plus I bracket into power N. S2 equal 1,000 bracket 1 plus 0.045 bracket into power 8. S2 equal 1,422 ringgit and 10 cents. The end of amount S equal S1 plus S2. S equal 9,646 ringgit and 86 cents plus 1,422 ringgit and 10 cents. S equal 11,068 and 96 cents.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. This is a second case study, compound interest. 10,000 ringgit was invested by Sarah for 7 years. The interest rate offered was 6% compounded monthly. After 3 years, Sarah invests another 5,000. Find the accumulated amount of her investment after 7 years. So first, we identify all the information given in the question. The first principal, P1, is 10,000 ringgit, which was invested for 7 years. The second principal, P2, is 5,000 ringgit invested after 3 years, so it earns interest for 4 years. The interest rate is 6% per annum, compounded monthly. So, the number of compounding periods per year, M, is 12. The monthly interest rate is 6% divided by 12, which equal to 0.005. The total number of months for the first investment is 12 times 7, which equals to 84 months. The total number of months for the second investment is 12 times 4, which equals 48 months. Next, we calculate the accumulated value of the first investment using the compound interest formula. S equal to P multiplied by 1 plus I raised to the power of N. So, S1 equal to 10,000 multiplied by 1.005 raised to the power of 84. After calculation, the accumulated value of the first investment is 15,203 ringgit and 70 cents. Now, we calculate the accumulated value of the second investment. S2 equals to 5,000 multiplied by 1.005 raised to the power of 48. After calculation, the accumulated value of the second investment is 6,352 ringgit and 45 cents. Finally, we find the total accumulated amount at the end of the 7 year. We add the accumulated value of both investment as equal 15,203 ringgit and 70 cents plus 6,352 ringgit and 45 cents. Therefore, the total accumulated amount after 7 years is 21,556 ringgit and 15 cents. Thank you.
Now, I will present case study 2, part A. Sojourn deposits 250 ringgit every month in an account that pays 6% interest compounded monthly. Find the amount in the account after 5 years, 6 months. Before calculating, let me explain each variable used. First, R equal to 215 ringgit. Next, capital T equal to 5 years, 6 months. So, 6 over 12 plus 5 equal to 5.5 years. Capital K equal to 6% or 0.06. Next, capital M equal to 12. Capital I equal to K over M. So 0.06 over 12 equal to 0.005. Last, capital N equal to N times T. So 12 in bracket 5.5 equal to 66. And we use this formula. It is S equal to R bracket in bracket 1 plus capital I power of n minus 1 divided into capital I. And we get 215 bracket in bracket 1 plus 0.005 power of 66 minus 1 divide into 0.005. Then 215 in bracket 77.96497215. And last answer is 16,762.47.
Next, we move for part B. Jihoon bought a dining set for 6,500 ringgit and paid 500 ringgit as a down payment. The balance was to be paid by monthly payment for 4 years. The interest charge was 5.5% compounded monthly. And the first question is calculate monthly payment. In this question, we use present value, which is A equal R bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I into power negative n and divide into I. To find the amount A, we must take a dining set price, which 6,500 ringgit minus 500 ringgit equal to 6,000 ringgit. K is 5.5% or 0.055. T is 4 years, M is 12, I is 0.055 over 12, and N is 12 multiplied 4, and we get 48. Now, all the amount that we get must be applied to the formula, which 6,000 equal R bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus 0.055 over 12 into power negative 48 and divide into 0.055 over 12. And we get 6,000 equal R multiply 42.999. And then 6,000 divide into 42.99 equal R. And the final answer is 139 ringgit 54 cent for R. In the next question is, if Jihoon fails to pay the first 6 monthly payment, find the amount he had to pay on the 7th payment to settle the outstanding arrears. In this question, we use the future value formula, which is S equal R bracket in bracket 1 plus I into power n minus 1 and divide into I. The number of outstanding arrears is n equal 6 plus 1 equal to 7. I is still same as before, which is 0.055 over 12, and R is 139 ringgit 54 cent. Now we must apply it into the formula. 139 ringgit 54 cent bracket in bracket 1 plus 0.055 over 12 into power 7 minus 1 and divide into 0.055 over 12. And the final answer is 990 ringgit 31 cent.